couple points on that. Yeah, number one is helping us make the connection between staffing hours and staffing hours used and the total activity in a branch. I mean, it sounds pretty basic, but putting that data together and being able to understand what the opportunities are for us, I think was a big part of that success. I think another, it helped create some culture around how we're using staffing hours. I'll give you an example. So one of our branches, and this would have been about a year into using FMSI, is we had a branch manager taking a look at the data, understanding what their needs were, and pushing back on me to say, I wouldn't need another full-time employee. We need a part-time employee. I mean, it really built that culture for us. I think financially, it certainly had an impact, as we were within about 8 months or so, we had pulled off 1,000 hours per pay period in branches. And I think most importantly, that was sustainable. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings per year because of that. And I think it also it helped around creating a culture of awareness on staffing hours used. We publish the data every 2 weeks. We helped understand, and this is partly FMSI and partly our own internal data, but to help make sure that we understand what the opportunities are, make sure that we are being efficient, but not impacting member experience. And I think there's a very important balance there, but FMSI helped us do that. And I think lastly, it helped drive the point home around value and the impact of efficiency in the organization. I think you create this in staffing hours and making sure we're smart around how we're using staffing hours. That impacts us in a lot of other areas, and how you make decisions and how you try to manage efficiency. So again, I think it had a big impact for us over the last 4 years now, so we had it in place. So I think when we step into this and we look at the ways we're able to create value for members, we look at efficiency as a big part of that. Our operating expense ratio, operating expense to average assets, is 2.2%. For us, it's constantly looking at ways to improve the performance in that area, because we can drive that value back to members. And so we understood there was an opportunity in how we staff branches. And so what this FMSI did for us, it helped us kind of take that concept and use some data around that to build the case among employees and get us all involved in the concept. Yeah, this is a concept that we've had in call centers forever, right? And so in our own call center, we work to have a average wait time of 40 seconds. Again, we have the data around that. We didn't have that built into branches. Again, and so it was more, okay, we know we're busy on Monday, we know we're not busy on a Wednesday, but there wasn't this sense of understanding the data and making more data-driven decisions. I think that's what we looked for when we were trying to put FMSI in place. I think we have an extremely good team, and there's no question there's a little bit of skepticism at first with something new, but I think the approach we all had, again, and managers, everyone in the organization, was in trying to figure this out. We knew we had, that this could have an impact on the value we provide back to members. So what we ended up doing, we took it from certainly using the FMSI data, but went out and made sure we put this up on a whiteboard. We spent time and got down into the details on what the impact would be to scheduling, to member service. And again, we're very open with what the situation was. We were able to find some champions. We had a head teller at our branch in Radcliffe that was incredibly supportive of this and just dug down into the details around it and really became an expert in this area for us. We were holding conference calls every month just around talk about best practices in scheduling. Now let's see what we can learn from this. And we continued that on to help make sure that we were having discussions kind of beyond just what the data said. certainly the data mattered, but it was, all right, how can we build our expertise around that, continue to evolve based on what we're learning? And I think we got out there and went into branches and we're with the manager, we're with the team, and really understanding what the impact of some of these decisions were. So the branch managers and the branch team saw the value we were able to provide back to members, and I think we're all very proud of that. One example, we had at one of our branches, and this just recently, we had a member comes in with an auto loan that was charging them 20%, not from us, someone charging them 20%, decent credit. We were able to refinance them down to 4.5%. And we're proud of that impact that we can have with members and saving them hundreds or thousands of dollars. But how can we do that? We have to be an efficient organization to be able to do that. And I think that's understood throughout. And so being able to bring that in, use that data, and help make some decisions to continue to enhance the value to provide members. And FMSI was able to do that, and we were able to build the case, and I think managers have been very supportive of it.